Daniel Kuhn for Tri-State Football back here at our Tri-State Kickoff here at Gold Star in Alexandria. I'm here with the Newport Wildcats and Coach Wiggins. I'm going to start with you. 9-3 last year, really great year for you guys. Going into the 2025 season, what are you looking for out of your squad to improve on last year's great year?
We got a lot of experience coming back, and that's really encouraging to me. Got a lot of young guys who played a lot. So while we've lost some key players, our cupboard's not empty. We bring back a lot of guys with experience. So I'm really looking forward to watching those guys do what they do.
From a team perspective, every year I think a team, no matter how many players are coming back or leaving, it takes on its own mold, and it teams it's different in its own special way. What's going to define this group this year for your team?
I love this senior group because they're very hard-nosed. I'm just going to go ahead. I know we were talking about players at one point, but the guy we moved, the quarterback, got Mr. Hit for us last year. He's not afraid of contact. And so I think across the board, that defines these seniors is they put their best foot forward and they take on whatever comes their way.
That's a great segue. Kay Sharp, here sitting to my left. We'll talk to you. Coach just mentioned your transition to quarterback. How's that been going for you this year, and how do you feel? How comfortable do you feel at the position?
I feel good. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. I'm starting to know my new fundamentals and just be a team leader as I can to my team as a senior. Yeah.
All right. Playing the quarterback position can be, a new challenge for a player from a mental perspective. What are you doing this offseason and even during practice during fall camp leading up to the year to put yourself in the right position to be able to make the plays you need to at quarterback?
Just work, put in hard work, pay attention, do what I got to do to lead the team and win some games. And yeah.
I know both of you two play primarily defense, and I'll talk a little bit about the defensive side of the ball as well. Kendall, going into this year, you had a great year last year. What are you expecting for yourself to improve on your great year last year?
I just feel like I got to pick back up where I left off and just put my best foot forward and just keep going.
Playing the defensive back position, is a difficult position to play. From your perspective, what do you have to do to take the next step forward in your senior seat? Or you're senior, right? I'm sorry, I messed it up, but we'll keep going. You're a senior. Going into your season, what have you done to take the next step to be better this year?
Just be a better leader to the people around me, so I'm not the only good defensive back on our team. So our whole defense is playing to our top level, and then there's just a lot of young guys that I gotta help just to be up to par with me. So yeah.
And then, from your perspective, playing defensive back as well, what do you have to do for yourself to take that leap this year to be a better player at your position?
Just be a leader. Show the young guys what I've been through, and just give them the ropes to being good, like how I am right now.
Sorry, you guys talk a lot. Sorry, you guys talk a lot about being leaders. Whether it's in the locker room, on the field, being a leader can be a difficult position to be in no matter what age you are, what year you're at. But, your coach talked a lot about the senior class. From your guys' perspective as seniors, what are you doing to ensure that you are leading the next generation of the Newport team to be better in the future?
Just show them how to play the positions that we're playing, show them what to do at the positions, and just tell them where to go. If they don't know what they're going, if they don't know what they're doing, just go show them.
I asked about you guys earlier about your schedule this year, and I asked you if there was a game you had pinpointed, and you guys said Newport Central Catholic. That's a big game for you guys later in the season this year, so it might have higher stakes to attach to it. What do you guys look forward to most about that matchup?
Just getting the bell back, just bringing it back to the city of Newport.
Getting the bell back. Win the game. Been some years.
And then, Coach, I'm going to go transition back to you.
Okay.
Your players have talked a lot about leadership, and you've talked a lot about the senior class. In order for you guys to be successful this year, does it really matter whether or not it's the seniors making all the difference, or can the underclassmen make an impact as well?
Well, on any real good team, everyone needs to be an impact. So what I'm hoping is these seniors hold the fort like they're capable of doing, and those younger guys can glean off what they do. Because we do have some good leaders here, and we got some young talent who's not afraid to get out there. So basically, it's got to be, every coach for every sport will say their sport's the ultimate team sport, but again, as a football coach, I'm going to say the football is because every component of both sides of the ball have to perform. If one person breaks down, it all can break down. And so the biggest thing is just having these guys toe the line. And
Coach, one last question for you before we wrap it up. We talked about the great season you had last year. What makes this season, what defines it, what makes it a success?
well, for one, they already said it, getting the belt back. I'd like to win the district. These guys, and they're capable of doing it. It's just it's going to require commitment across the board. So I would love to get these guys a district title, and that's in their hands a little bit for that. But yeah, we were a play last year from going to state semis, and so to me. The sky's the limit, because if you'd asked me it beginning of last year, we would be playing in a regional final and essentially have that game won, I would have said no. We're just working on advancing the program a little bit. So yeah, I don't know where the sky is with these guys. That's part of the great mystery of coaching is you jump on the back of good players and you see where they take us.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate Case Sharp, Kendall Buck Barber, Keontae Carvanta Roper, all here. Coach Wiggins from Newport Wildcats. Looking forward to seeing you guys out there this season. I'm Daniel Kuhn. This is Tri-State Football. For Tri-State Football, this is the Tri-State Football preseason show. Make sure to check out all of our stuff on the website, YouTube, etc.